spent majority of my youth here in Summerfield. And I would like to speak on behalf of the proposed Summerfield Children's Theater Program. I'd first like to thank the Council for your support of the grant submission to the United Arts Council. For me personally, theater has been a great experience. When I was 15, I moved from Vermont, and I didn't know a soul. And I was terrified. I was a wallflower. You couldn't have picked me out of a room. And theater helped to open me up. It helped to give me the life experiences that have propelled me throughout my careers in public service. It has given me the ability to come and speak to all of you today. There is no way that I could have done that 15 years ago. It allows you to be open to new experiences. It allows you to learn memorization that will help you with job performance. Can't tell you how many job interviews that I have done really well at because I have this theater background that allowed me to just speak to people and be who I was. I think this is a great program for the youth of Summerfield because it will allow them to come out and to learn to trust each other in the activities that you're going to do. You're going to have fun. It's going to be a great event for families to come and they're going to be able to watch a show and have a wonderful evening. These kids will leave with a sense of accomplishment because they made either you laugh or you cry because of the performance that they gave you. And I think that it's going to be a wonderful opportunity, and I'm just so proud that this is even something that you guys are thinking of. So thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Thornton. Jeff Johnson.
Jeff Johnson, 6106 Baskin Drive, Summerfield. Mayor, Town Council, staff, I stand before you tonight for a similar but more urgent request as compared to something I sat here about a year ago. A year ago, I sat here and said the economy was headed towards disaster. Well, we're there. We're in a disaster now. And as you guys know by now, the United States is suffering the worst economic downturn that we've had since the Great Depression. The citizens of Summerfield have not been immune from this fact. Home prices are declining. People are losing their jobs. These impacts are real, and it's time that we pay attention. Although there are some signs that maybe the economy is worsening at a slower rate, it's clearly still getting worse. Furthermore, many experts do not expect it to recover anytime soon. To this point, it is your responsibility as elected officials to do everything in your power to provide real tax relief to the citizens of this community. Given the current economic situation, I feel that significant tax relief is in order. This should not be too difficult to do, given that, fortunately, unlike many other government agencies and government entities, we have a number of non-essential and discretionary items, combined with over an $8 million rainy day fund, if you want to call it, or surplus. I think that we should look, at least for the coming year, to reduce property taxes to zero. Again, with an $8 million reserve, along with some more prudent expenditures and cutting out and delaying of discretionary expense, I believe we can do this without having any long-term negative impact on the town. I mean, after all, every citizen, myself included, and many of you I would suspect around this table, are having to make cutbacks in your own personal budgets. So why wouldn't the town do the same? In closing, I ask that you give back real money to each taxpayer by significantly reducing the expenditures of the town, and hence the budget in the coming fiscal year. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Okay, do we have any other speakers?
Yes, sir. I'd like to. I came in the other door.
West 6 NC Highway 150 West. Fitting to do memorial for Bill Peterson, because I got some documents he provided while in his tenure while he was on council. I'll probably go a little long, but I'm going to read both of these. The first document was a flyer sent out prior to our incorporation. When we incorporated back in '96, our town became a town of 3,000 people. The second document is a flyer promoting annexation. We incorporated as a defensive measure, first to keep rock quarries in the light and put them in our backyard, but then to keep the flags of Greensboro from coming out and dictating terms. So, I'll get as far as I can as the mayor will let me. The first one is a notice, and I'm going to put some of these over here on the council, on the table here, if y'all want to pick them up. Notice the residents of Summerfield regarding the incorporation of Summerfield. The people of our community told us they want us to protect our chosen way of life and our small town environment. We heard you when you said Summerfield must have local control over local issues. Many agree with county commissioners. Many agree the county commissioners have proven we cannot depend on them to protect our community. Your neighbors, perhaps even you, told us incorporating Summerfield is the best way to ensure decisions that will be made in the Summerfield's best interest. It's up to you. In 1991, we submitted a bill of incorporation to the North Carolina General Assembly. Greensboro worked against us and the bill died in committee. We continue to work for our incorporation. State Representative Mike Baker. It's not broadcast that too loudly. A few months ago, the state finally agreed to let you vote to establish the town of Summerfield. Now it's up to you. Vote May 7, 1996. The state gave you the right to vote for the future of your community. Please consider this. This will be your only opportunity. If you do not vote for incorporation, you may never have another chance. The city Greensboro city limits are the closest intersection of Bunch Road and Pleasant Ridge Road. While we have no information they are planning to take over Summerfield immediately, they are on record they intend to grow through annexation. Public meeting, I'm not going to give you the exact date, but the exact date is April 1896. The details not important. Facts to consider. Town of Summerfield will levy no taxes. Big letters underlined. The fact the town charter requires a public vote for taxes above 20 cents. The town will receive enough income that taxes will not be required. Share of fire, emergency services will not change. Garbage service will not change. And here's something that is going to change, maybe. The state will continue to maintain and repair our clean roads. That was immediately prior to incorporation. We know we were successful in incorporation. The next one, from 1998, town of Summerfield. To all property owners located within the town of Summerfield Fire District and outside the town of Summerfield, an invitation to join the town. The town of Summerfield is very different from other towns. We are committed to a zero tax rate, consistent with the document 2 years earlier. Our government is small, easily contracted, and responsive. We do not like or approve of involuntary annexations. You read about it in the newspaper. Summerfield only annexes property when the majority of the property owners request annexation. Since becoming a town a little more than 2 years ago, Summerfield has annexed almost 5,000 of your neighbors at their request. 3,000 in incorporation. 2 years later, we incorporated 5,000. Alarming our growth, the city of Greensboro implied it would take legal action to stop us. We reached a settlement basically agreeing to neither town would annex any property across the fire district line. Many people own property in the fire district asked us to annex them. Many say they would rejoin the entire area. Many say they want to rejoin the entire area historically known as Summerfield. In response, the Summerfield Council voted to invite everybody within the fire district to join Summerfield. I'm writing to you because the Guilford County tax records show you the property owner within this area. All you need to do is sign the petition that went out with this cover letter. We like these forms back as quick as possible. With the best wishes, I am Mayor Bill Peterson. This is for context in tonight's discussion. We're going to be discussing several things in this arena, so I want to